All right, guys. This is Football Manager 2026 mobile, and as you can see, this is my interface. My next match is with Newcastle United. So far, I have played this game to 3rd September 2034. So I want to guide us through some of the formations I am currently using. Alright, so this is my first team. You should know by now, Football Manager, when once a player retires, you have all these new wonder kits coming in. So I'm currently using Manchester United, my team, but the only player left here is Hoyland. I have Hoyland, I have Greenwood, I have Xavi Simons, I have Delight here. Delight is currently my captain now. So who else do I have that is a real Manchester United player? I think it's only Hoyland. I have Vitek too. Yeah, so these are my players, and let's go over to tactics. All right. If you look at this formation, there is what we call relationship here, and you can see relationship 10. And Gen Zen Praise is my style of play. So this is my formation 4-2-3-1. That's the formation I'm using. Then for the shape of play, for team mentality, I would advise you use control. Don't go for attacking, because when you go for attacking, if you meet teams like Arsenal, Man City that are playing real attacking football, if you don't have a good defense, you will lose that match. So I normally go for control. Then for the width, I choose narrow. Passing, fast passing. Then creative freedom, balance. All right, we go over to defense. Well, I'm not a kind of defending gamer. I love to go out and press, win the ball, counter. That's my style of play. I don't usually like defense. So I don't know if this is the best defense for defense, but me, I have another formation I normally use if I want to play away games. All right, for defense, I use high, closing down, all over, tackling. This tackling, let me explain this tackling for those of you who are not familiar with this tackling technique. I use cautious, meaning that I'm very, very cautious of the tackling I play. I might get few red cards or thereabout, or I keep it in normal. But when you keep it in committed, trust me, you get red cards back to back, because your defenders will be very, very harsh on your opponents. Trust me. Offside trap, yes, I can keep my opponents offside. Yeah. Time wasting, no. Attack. All right. For attack, I normally use early crosses, shoot on sight, run at defense. Well, for overlap, if you have a good wingers that can overlap, and your fullbacks too walk into box, well, I don't normally use that. Throw balls, if you have players that can do long pass. All right, passing style, I'll go for direct. Passing focus, yeah, mix. When you choose both flanks, you are now sighting, passing towards both flanks alone. Then goalkeeper distribution should be short, or you can do long, either ways. All right, for set piece, my number one penalty taker is Benson Greenwood. Well, for corner left, I choose Mason Greenwood, and for right corner, I still choose him. Reasons being that he's both left and right footed. All right, here are my captains. Delight and Inacio. Okay. Having said that, this is the formation so far. Now I wanted to explain this relationship. Now, if you take a look at this relationship, you see green color, red color, yellow color, and one other color. Now, for the yellow color, the player is not really. Now, for Greenwood and Hoyland, they are not really connecting. Yeah, they are not really connecting. That green means that these players are well connected. How are you going to do this? You are going to do this by playing this set of players match let me say every matches. Now, when you play them in every matches, they will start getting connected. You see them getting connected very well. You see this is where the green line will now be drawn. You've now seen these green lines appearing. For those of you that are fond of changing players in every match, next match you are not using that set of players, you will not have this, because when these players are playing every week, they will start getting used to each other. Now for Hoyland, I'm trying to explain that Hoyland and Greenwood, that yellow color you are seeing, they are not getting used to. Now if I bring in another winger at the right side, a right winger that has been connecting with Hoyland, let me say, let me check one of my right wing players. Okay, Estavo, let me see. Alright, you can see Estavo doesn't have that connection because they don't play often with Hoyland. And even Pedri, they are somehow connected, but not really. Okay. But you can see that Hoyland has connected well. I mean, Greenwood has connected well with Simmons. So this thing really helps, because when you have this relationship increase, you will not have that chances of losing matches. In fact, the chances will be very, very slim. All right, now this is the formation I normally use when I play home matches, and it's always working very well. Let me show you my away tactics. Come to load tactics. All right, you can see 4-2-3-1 formation. I have another one, 4-2-2-2. All right, this is the formation I use when I want to play away most times. You can see I still have a relationship of 6. Some of my players are connected. That Simmons is not a striker. That is why you are seeing another color there. So that is not his position. So I normally use 2 striker there. So I can now switch this young man there. Okay, you can see the color has now changed back to green. All right, let me show you my progress so far. All right, manager history. So far, so good. I'm currently 6th position this season. I just started it. I've played 3 matches. I've won 2, drawn 1. All right. Okay. Okay, so this is my progress. You can see my first season with Manchester United. Out of 38 matches, I won 26, draw 3, lose 9. I think 2 seasons have gone unbeaten. Yeah, 2030/31, I went unbeaten. 32, I went unbeaten too, with no lose. I think the other ones have been drawn, and so this is my Premier League trophy so far. All right. Let me show you my trophy cabinet. 9 Premier Leagues, 4 FA Cup, 4 Carabao Cup, 7 Community Shields. I've won 4 Champions League and 4 Super Cup. Alright, I would like to try a new challenge, and in my next video I will show you 10 wonder kits you should have in your team. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and in my next video I'll throw more light on wonder kits, how you should do transfer. If you have any issue with your remaining wages, for example, 9 is showing minus 625 pounds, indicating red day means that there are things I'm not supposed to do, so it ought to be green. So if you have issues like that, I'm going to do another video to show how you can balance that up and how you can have a good squad. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.